What up, gobstoppers? It's a bright and early 5:30 in the morning. I've been up for the last, well, I want to say half an hour, but I actually woke up every 2 hours on the dot. So we're rock and rolling. What am I talking about? I've never said that in my life. God bless. It's early. Gotta go to the airport in about a half an hour, and I'm getting my stuff ready for that. Why? Because it's Thanksgiving time. We weren't planning on going anywhere for Thanksgiving, but now we're last minute going somewhere. That's California for the 72 hours, not even 2 nights, kind of 3 days. Am I excited? Well, that's an interesting case. I honestly a little, yeah, I am a little bit excited. Not to go see family for Thanksgiving. It's usually quite depressing, but one, lounge, of course, obvious. I shouldn't even have to say it. Two, we got upgraded a few days ago. I guess there's either no one on this flight on the most traveled day of the year, or maybe they felt so bad for us that they pitched us a bone. Either way, I get breakfast on there and I already got to order it. Very cool. Also, there are, and this might be a bit too much talking about it because I'm not shutting up, but there are Gundam places in California, San Francisco, specifically in Japantown that I know of. And now that I have a newfound, I wouldn't say obsession, I only have a few of them, but likeness to them, I'm looking forward to actually going and seeing them with new eyes. New eyes that are spending significantly more money than I would have otherwise, but new eyes nonetheless. It should be a good time, assuming that the import fees that they apply to there because they import them aren't horrendous. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. That's saying we're able to go because we also have to go see, I don't know, like 3 babies that we or I have never met before, on top of Thanksgiving Day, of course, and then we leave in the early afternoon on Friday. Maybe I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. Now, do I bring this stupid little bag that's quite uncomfortable because there is no pad on it and the items I put in there gets quite heavy to carry some stuff for my camera so it's a bit easier? Or do I not look like immediate feedback would be appreciated, but seeing how I will not be getting any feedback for the next, I don't know, however long you see this, I guess I will just make the decision on my own and take it. Thanks for nothing. Bye, Castle Alarmy. Bye, robots. Bye, a bunch of random crap in YouTube participation trophy. Bye, farty stinky room. All right, it just turned 6. Our driver's here, so we are going. Our update. It's 7 o'clock. We made it through. We got stuck in the slowest line possible, but we're in here. But now, for the thing all me been waiting for. I have about 50 minutes before the flight boards, and rumor has it they have the cream cheese I had before that I really enjoyed. Oh, 1, 2, and I guess 3 already. All right, I'm gonna stop it there. Not because I can eat more, but we got upgraded, and because of that, I get a meal. So don't want to overstuff myself. Plus, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I really need to pregame properly. I definitely spoke too soon. Claire keeps giving me cucumbers because she brought a whole bag of lettuce and cucumbers, so it didn't go bad. She's just eating a raw bag of lettuce. Why? Grab some more tea and we're gonna head out. We're in bigger seats. That does in fact mean we are better than everyone else. Breakfast on the plane is a bit more involved than I thought it would be. That is not a complaint, however. That 6-hour flight felt like 6 hours, but nothing to really set the mood like some douchebag across from you vaping the whole time. Love that. Love that the flight attendants didn't do anything about it either. Was hoping that he'd get kicked off at the end of the flight, but oh well. Maybe he'll just die soon. Who's to say? We have some errands to run. The first one on the stop is getting one of Claire's old busted up suitcases fixed. Fixed. 2 of them are getting fixed right now, and then one's getting replaced here soon. That one, goodbye, friend. You did good work. All right, that was a pretty good success. Now we're gonna go get lunch and have some dumplings. I'm actually walking the opposite direction of the place, so I'm not around people recording this. Man, didn't miss awkward filming. A devastation. We put a pounding on some dumplings, and now that we have sufficiently ate one of the few decent things to come out of San Francisco, we gotta go pick up the suitcases. Well, finally back to the condo, and I don't know if this is the longest stretch since I've been here, but it feels weird being here. Like I'm going back, I'm regressing, and everything's stuck in time, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Meanwhile, Claire's just reminiscing on the good old days, how it used to be, because she just misses San Francisco so much. She didn't take the bait. I'm excited to be here, if only just to get our stuff, not for the family crap of Thanksgiving or whatever. Claire doesn't care about that, so why would I? An easy remedy, though, is leaving. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, we were already planning on doing that anyways, but in the meanwhile, we get to go look at all the political mail and adverts that didn't really hit the target since we weren't here to read them. We've been back for, what, almost 3 hours? And I've already seen someone's full pube. And so have you. San Francisco! Man, miss this place. I wish I would have just recorded that interaction. We were trying to pull into the lane, or turn into the lane, and we were waiting for traffic, and these two old people were yelling at us the whole time. They yelled at us for 30 seconds, trying to walk around the car because walking around the car is such an inconvenience for them. That was...
I think they weren't old. They were like 80, 90 plus.
They were, yeah, okay, I guess that's not old. That's the new 60. But they were even shaking their canes at us and yelling at us as we were driving away the whole time. Dumplings are not worth coming back here. To make this trip not completely miserable for everyone involved, just me not being miserable, we're gonna go spend a very short amount of time going to Japantown and looking at their Gundam kits. Very short amount of time. I'm not obsessed. Shut up. Dude's wearing a sex collar on the street waiting in line for ramen. What kind of hard drug do you think he's doing right now? Well, that was a worthwhile endeavor. We got plastic toys. Man, our life does not change that much. Sure, they're different toys, but jeez, San Francisco. We should not come back here. Went and saw one of Claire's friend's babies for the first time and had to stop to get some gas in a not so great area. Not because the gas is $5 a gallon, but it's because all of the areas in the Bay Area are not great areas. It's a few days later and we've made it back home, and we've been home for a few days now. Overall, it was not the worst trip. It definitely was more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Thanksgiving itself was much less depressing than it was the previous time we did this exact same setup with Claire's family in the same place. And then the following day, we got up and packed and left. So there wasn't a lot that I did of interest, and I definitely did not record any of it, making it even less interesting, me recapping it now. Now that we're home, it wasn't until the very next day that we had a few friends stop by. You saw some of them yesterday, Adam and Holly, or Aunt Bandit. They are now gone. They only stay the night, and now we have just Charity and Caleb. What are you doing?
I'm panel lining.
Holly is also here somewhere, but all I can find is her crap, and she's only been here for like 30 minutes. I don't know why there's so much crap everywhere. God bless, girl. You need to clean up. I can only imagine the wreck at her house. Speaking of wreck.
Whoa, I don't look that bad right now.
Let's see how this all turns out in the next week and a half as we have a house full of visitors. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not going to have a good time. I'm obviously going to have a good time. I wouldn't want them here. Well, I wouldn't want most of them here if I weren't going to have a good time. Most of them.